In recent news, Dr. Paul Ananth Tambyah, chairman of the Singapore Democratic Party, has taken a vocal stance on the abolition of the death penalty in Singapore. His advocacy for this cause is closely aligned with the #Stop the Killing campaign initiated by the Transformative Justice Collective, a civil society group committed to promoting transformative justice and the abolition of the death penalty. This is a topic that sparks significant debate and warrants a detailed exploration of both sides of the argument. In a video posted on the Transformative Justice Collective's Facebook page, Dr. Tambyah presented 3 compelling reasons for his opposition to the death penalty. These reasons are worth considering, as they underpin his advocacy for its abolition. Firstly, Dr. Tambyah characterizes the death penalty as barbaric, drawing parallels to historical forms of cruel and inhumane punishment, such as burning people alive. This is a powerful and emotive argument, one that evokes a visceral response from many. He highlights the fact that the majority of countries around the world have abolished the death penalty, suggesting that it might be time for Singapore to follow suit. Secondly, Dr. Tambyah argues that the death penalty is highly unjust, especially in cases related to drug offenses. He points out that the harshest punishments often fall on individuals from impoverished and marginalized communities. To underscore this point, he references a recent news report about those accused in a significant money laundering scheme facing charges under the Corruption, Drug Trafficking, and Other Serious Crimes Act. It's noted that some of these individuals allegedly had profits from drug trafficking. Dr. Tambyah's assertion that the death penalty disproportionately affects the poor and marginalized is a powerful argument against its continued use. Lastly, Dr. Tambyah claims that the death penalty doesn't work, supporting this assertion with scientific evidence. He compares the situations in Hong Kong and Guangdong, China, where executions are regular. Despite the absence of the death penalty in Hong Kong, the drug trafficking problem there is not notably worse than it is in Guangdong. He also draws a comparison between the safety in Denmark, a country without the death penalty, and Dallas, where executions are carried out regularly. This comparison suggests that the death penalty's deterrent effect is questionable. On the other side of the debate, we have Law and Home Affairs Minister K. Shanmugam defending the Singaporean government's capital punishment policies. Minister Shanmugam asserts that the primary duty of the state is to safeguard the safety and security of Singapore and protect lives. He emphasizes that his policies save more lives than they take away, underlining that these lives would have been lost without the government's intervention. Minister Shanmugam also addresses the moral and ethical implications of capital punishment, acknowledging that there are different ideological perspectives on this matter. He respects the stance of those who believe that a state should never execute regardless of the facts. He frames his position as one based on evidence and the belief that the state's obligation is to ensure safety and security. In the broader context, this debate encapsulates the tension between the principles of justice, human rights, and the state's responsibility for public safety. It's a complex issue that goes beyond the individual viewpoints of Dr. Tambyah and Minister Shanmugam, touching on the core values and policies of a nation. This debate is of significant importance and is expected to continue, given the strong convictions on both sides. As always, we encourage you to share your thoughts and opinions on this matter in the comments section below. Let us know your stance on the death penalty and whether you believe it should be abolished or maintained in Singapore. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 2230 for more engaging discussions on important issues like this. Your engagement helps foster a constructive dialogue on critical topics.